For many of us, when we start instrument a cello like this, it is intimidating because we want to know if our left hand is large enough. And you're in luck because I simply don't have the size of a very large hand. But I've adapted over time, and this is a way you can learn the very basic if you can do this. Even though you may have long fingers, do they collapse in a very even shape? And that's what we want to create. Take your cello and you place your hand in first position with the thumb behind the neck like this. Remove that and keep that shape going. Then take your bow in your right hand and place those fingers. At this point, you want to take your first finger, release it, and put it as far back as possible so the 2, 3, 4 remain in place, and so is the thumb. In order to keep this extension going, you must be able to maintain pressure. If you squeeze all of them evenly, this is what happens. I'm just squeezing, this is what happens. So we adapt our pressure. Because 2, 3, 4 we can squeeze or even pull in. You'll learn how to pull in. And when you release the thumb, you can put a little bit more. But as you see right here, the first finger engagement is on the side. It's something that we need to adapt when we don't have the anatomy of a classical cellist. Now that we have that finger out, again, if you want to set this up once more, follow me. Take your horns. I'm as straight as possible. Place them like this. As far as possible. Take your 3 and 2, place them near the little finger. Thumb is released. You'll see this right here. You'll have this big spread, and then I want you to take your thumb without moving your first finger, and when you're ready, release your right hand. And that is the essential, this is the basic form of what an extension feels like on the cello. Now the challenge is, can you apply pressure? We just squeezed here and this happened. So we need to extend that out and then feel, how can we apply pressure? We can use the thumb as a fulcrum, maintaining this shape right here. You see this sort of funky shape. You can maintain this shape with the thumb sort of in, like making a 4. So the thumb is inside the palm, and the first finger is, again, make it number 4, placing that, and that is how you can get that big spread. But as you notice, you maintain a firm, straight first finger and dropping that into place. You're not pinching, you're not doing this. It is counterintuitive to what you may presume they be. Again, you want to do this, okay? You want to, number 4, put your bow right here, put the thumb in, and then can you rotate? See what I'm doing? I'm rotating. Hi. 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 Okay. So there we go. We are placing our first finger in position. And then let's take our first, our middle, like squeeze them in like this. And we're sort of starting to build this. It's awkward. Put it in. 2, 3, 4. And then internally sort of relax everything. Open it all up. Underneath, keep it open as much as you can. Relax it all out. Push it out. And then see if you can rotate. I'm holding it with my right hand so I can feel the rotation. When you are ready, release 2, 3, 4, maintaining them above their places, and then rotate in. So we're doing this like a tree falling in the forest, and yes, it does make a sound. It makes the sound of a beautiful cello. It's a silly joke. I always want to make that joke though. There you go. Like that. That is the essential thing when you want to make an extension. That is the very basic thing that you need to learn. That the fingers between 1 and 2, the application of pressure is different. We use the side of the first. We maintain the thumb in place as a fulcrum. And in the future, when you're ready, we're going to release that and you'll be able to apply pressure. But you see, I'm still rotating because I'm maintaining this very straight finger.